Hey there, my name is Stephanie Scriven. Today I'm going to tell you about appraisal gap coverage, what it is, why it's important, and how it can help you in a multiple offer situation. As a listing agent, I'm working with my sellers and looking at data to tell us how to list a property. So we'll look at recent sales of similar homes and to see what they've sold for so we can have confidence in an appraisal amount, the appraised value when listing the house and determining that list price. More often than not in this market, homes are selling for above asking price, sometimes 10 to 20% or even more than that higher than the asking price. Because of that, say we list for $200,000 and as a buyer you go in a multiple offer situation and a bidding war and you're at $250,000. When we've listed at $200,000 and you offer $250,000 and we've accepted your offer, everyone's just so nervous until that appraised value comes in. We're holding our breath, we're chewing our nails, we're just waiting for that amount to come in because the biggest concern is that the house will not appraise for the purchase price. And more often than not, it actually does, and then we can all relax. We have that big sigh of relief. What you can do as a buyer to give the sellers confidence in your offer, if you have the means to do so, is offer appraisal gap coverage. And what that says in a purchase contract is that in the event of an appraisal shortage or a difference between appraisal price and purchase price, you're willing to cover the difference. You can say the difference up to, say $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, whatever that amount is for you, or a blanket coverage. So if you have offered $250,000 for a house and it appraises at $240,000, who has to make up that difference? In the event where there is no gap coverage, both ends look at each other. Are you going to cover it? Are you going to cover it? And sometimes they have to meet in the middle. With an appraisal gap coverage, you're saying as the buyer, I'm willing to pay that difference if you can. And that will give sellers confidence in your offer. They will know that with that coverage, their home is going to actually sell for the purchase price you have offered. Now, if you have 3 identical offers, 2 without appraisal gap coverage and 1 with coverage, you can feel confident that your offer is much stronger than the other 2. Sometimes people will actually take a lower priced offer if that blanket coverage is offered, or even just any appraisal gap coverage. What you're doing with appraisal gap coverage is giving sellers confidence in your offer that you're going to pay that purchase price and that you're not going to walk away. So appraisal gap coverage is giving sellers confidence and making your offer stronger.